everybody. My name is Margee Kerr, and I am a sociologist that studies fear. Most of the time, I'm working with the Scare House, which is an elaborate haunted attraction in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. But I also study why we enjoy scary material and different ways that we've scared ourselves across time. For example, with books, with TV, movies, radio, and you guessed it, video games. So today I'm excited to talk about some video games that I think do a really good job at delivering a great self-scare. Video games are great for self-scaring because you're so engaged in the material. It's not passive like watching a movie or reading a book. You're the one pulling the trigger and killing the monsters, so it feels all the more gratifying when you win and you kill, a horde of zombies. So I tried to pick a bunch of different kinds of scary video games. Some I'm sure you're very familiar with, others maybe not so much. And after this, hopefully you'll check them out for this Halloween season. Okay, so The Last of Us. I'm sure you guys have heard about The Last of Us. It's just an incredible video game. And one of the reasons that it's so scary is because it does feel so real. They've spent so much time working on conversation, just kind of even joking the characters back and forth, so you get really involved in the storyline, and then all of a sudden you're in it, and it makes it just feel like you are right in the middle of everything. But the biggest kind of fear factor and scary thing about this video game is that the monsters are other people. Yes, they're infected, but they're other people, and it really reminds us that there's this capacity for evil lurking in everyone, and the runners or the recently infected are some of the scariest monsters in this video game, and I think that just really reminds us that other people can be terrifying. Now, of course, the clickers, when they fully transform, these are not your typical kind of decaying corpses, Night of the Living Dead. These guys are pus-filled, oozing with just unbelievable grossness. So again, visually very disgusting. Lots of cognitive dissonance going on because their faces are so messed up, but they're still very much human, and that's really scary to think about, that we could get sick like that and do just these atrocious things to each other. So The Last of Us, I think it's scary because it feels real. It feels possible. In these other scary video games, a lot of the monsters are fantasy. We know that they're not real, but in this, you have that thought, man, that could happen, and people can really do some really terrible things. It kind of reminds me of The Road by Cormac McCarthy, just that the capacity for evil, again, is just lurking kind of in everyone. So The Last of Us, check it out.